The Queen, Qinwen Zheng, here with us. Congratulations. First quarterfinals here at Roland Garros. 10 matches in a row. You're riding some very high confidence right now.
Yes, it was not easy because I've been trying almost every year and it's not happening. So that's why today you see I'm so emotional after winning.
It was beautiful to see your reaction after the match. Let's talk a little bit about playing against Samsonova. You guys are both such big hitters of the ball. What is the most difficult thing to do when you're playing against a very big hitter?
I think it's once you lose quality to her forehand, especially you just got big punch, which is I did some mistake sometimes in the second set. I lose just tiny a bit quality, and immediately she punched me right away, and then she always put me pressure. Really, it was not easy play against her, and I feel today she had such a high first serve percentage. You know, I'm just happy that I fight through and get this match.
The third set, that's when the champions really separate themselves. I thought the third set you played today was terrific. You had 10 aces in the match, but 5 in the third set. What was your mentality when you went into the final set?
I think it's just one, not now, one never. If you don't fight now, when you're gonna fight? Because it's the last chance. You're gonna push yourself hard. Doesn't matter what's happened. And also, in the last set, I put one more intensity up, trying to be more aggressive, even in my serve, in my forehand, because I know if I don't get the match myself, she's gonna punch me. I can't wait that she give me the match. I must go there to fight for my match.
It's a great way to put it. Qinwen, the match was almost 3 hours, 2 hours and 47 minutes, and it's very grueling on the clay. When you have these long matches, how much is it you're not only fighting your opponent, but you have to fight the mind also?
I think that's the most hard part when you fight against your mind. You need to accept when you get the chance why you make this easy mistake, why you don't get the chance in the first set when you have so many break points, why you don't get when you have 3 break points in a row in the second set. Always I'm there fighting with myself, why I don't do this, why I don't do that. But at the end, I'm able to close all these voices, just focus on the present. You know, it was not easy because always, every tennis match I play, I'm fighting against myself and then, of course, against the opponent.
You did it beautifully today. Qinwen, we've talked about this before. Globally, you're a big superstar, but of course, in China, there's so many eyeballs on you. During the big tournaments, like the Grand Slams, do you pay a lot of attention to all the media from China, or do you try to block it out a little?
Honestly, for myself, I try to block out a bit because I realize on court, if I let those voices come to me, it's going to affect my decision on court. Even you say, no, I don't want this effect to me, but at least on myself, it's affecting to me. So I try to close those voices, just focus on the tennis, just tennis, nothing else, just in the slams. So much far, I think I'm doing great. Even in the important moment, I'm able to making right decisions. But, you know, after when the tournament finished, but that's going to be far, I would like to see some comment because they are interesting, you know.
Of course. And you have so much love from there. As we talked about, you obviously won the gold medal here, 10 matches in a row now. You've won here. Do you have any little superstitions because you're winning so much? Do you have the same locker or do you do some of the same things?
I am not that extreme like Rafa Nadal.
Yeah, he's extreme.
Yes, I don't remember my locker last year. I just choose by my first instinct.
Okay.
And then, but once the tournament starts, I will make sure I use the same bathroom, same washing, shower, and this I need to make sure it's the same. And then almost the same exercise, and then same restaurant the day before the match.
That's great.
Yes, this is a bit extreme, but I like to doing that because I'm sure I get the things that I know.
No, it's fantastic. And of course, the blood red outfit is also working very well in all of the matches.
Yeah.
Qinwen, you'll take on the #1 player in the world now in the quarterfinals, Sabalenka. You guys have had some battles previously. You can beat anyone. You know that. What will be the biggest strategy against her?
I think when I play against her, it's tough to talk about strategy because first of all, I need to do good myself. Yeah. Because I feel if I'm doing good myself, any strategy will be really effective. But if I'm not able to do good myself, or I'm not able to put my first serve percentage, I'm not able to open in the court, or I'm not able to step in, being brave, finish the chance in the volley, there's no more strategy I can talk about. Instead of strategy, I would say more how I gonna approach this match with my mentality.
Well, just to go a little bit deeper on that final 8, this is where the champions really come to play. You know what it is to make a Grand Slam final. How different is the feeling from the quarterfinals on compared to the rest of the tournament?
I think, of course, she's the most tough player right now in the draw because she's world #1. Everybody knows she's playing great. I would not consider any different quarterfinal and final because it's the same players I face. It's Sabalenka. I lose against her many times, and in the same time, I just beat her last time. It's gonna be a really difficult match. I'm ready to approach that. I just gonna make sure I fight until the end, and let's see in the next match what she can give me.
You were brilliant out there today. Way to fight. Go get some rest, and we cannot wait to see you compete in the next round.
Thank you.